We're Wes, Liz, and Finley, and together we make the Nautical Nomads.
We're an adventurous family living in Sarasota, Florida, who've decided to morph a school bus into a moving mini mansion.
Follow our weekly shenanigans as we quite literally build our home from scratch. What's up, guys? It's Monday and we are about to start Subfloor. We are at Lowe's right now and this is the part that I have been most excited for. Don't ask me why. I just want to see new floor in the bus instead of that brown crap.
The rust paint we worked on so hard.
We did work hard on that, but it just took so long and I'm so sick of staring at it. And I want some change. So we're at Lowe's right now. We're going to pick up all the stuff that we need and hopefully this week we will get the subfloor done and maybe start furring strips.
Yep.
Cool. Let's start the new week. No insulation, you say? Why not?
So, we're doing no insulation, and what we mean by that is the insulation that we are doing is spray insulation. We actually have a very limited height for me in the bus, and with the subfloor, the flooring, the tongue and groove that's planning on going on the ceiling, we really couldn't afford to lose any. So we've decided that we're gonna spray insulate the underneath of the bus and put a nice coating on that to keep it protected from the elements. And it actually should end up a little bit better of an R value because it'll be a lot thicker than we can do in here with the foam board insulation.
The reason we don't have headroom is because we don't have wheel wells. I'm pretty sure it's because we have a certain type of bus. It's a handicap bus. It came with a lift and everything, and it's a short bus. So it's a good thing because we don't have to build something over the wheel wells, but it's a bad thing because we are limited on height. So we're starting the subfloor right now, and the first piece we're going to do is the piece up at the front. One thing I do want to mention, and this is probably going to save you, Wes said it could save you thousands of dollars in the long run. There's this gap right here, and we have it. I don't know if everyone has it, but we've watched a lot of videos of people that do have it, and they just put their subfloor and flooring right over it. So this is access to your pickup. Let me show ya. So if something goes wrong and a mechanic has to get to that, if you don't have this accessible, you either have to do one of two things: rip up all your floor, not all of it, but like a good chunk of it, to get to this hole, or they'll have to drop your tank, which could cost you an arm and a leg. So what we're doing is we're going to cut out a hole through our subfloor, and then we're going to make like a little hatch door so that if anything goes wrong, we can, this is going to be our couch, so if anything goes wrong, we can just get through it, get to it from the couch. Tip of the day. So this might not pertain to everyone that's doing a bus reno, but one thing that we're gonna do before we put the subfloor down is we're gonna mark on the side of the bus every single, I don't know what you call this, I don't know, line in the floor where there's some sort of beam underneath, and that way we're not going to drill through those, so we can make sure we're going to avoid those. So this is what I'm talking about right here. This is the line, so I'm just going to go up here and mark it right here, so now I know not to drill right there. Then we won't run into any problems. Good afternoon. It is now Tuesday, and as you can see, I am sitting in the bus, and the subfloor is done. So that surprises me. I didn't realize we were gonna get it all done in one day, but everything went pretty smoothly, which if you are doing a bus, you know is very rare, because a bus is not square like a house. So things take longer and stuff breaks. Anyway, so today we're actually going to start doing the walls. So we have 4 walls to build in the bus. We're doing 2 walls next to the shower pan, and then on the other side of the bus opposite the shower pan, we're doing 2 walls for the fridge to sit in. So today we went already, Wes and his dad Barry already went to the store to get the wood, and we also went ahead and just purchased the furring strips for the frame. It's a bit late in the day because I had to do some work this morning, so it is 3:05 already, so we'll see how long we can work for and what we get done, but I'm optimistic. So let's get to it. So we figured that before we started the walls, we had to block off these windows where we're going to put the fridge and the shower. So we got some plywood and we painted the back of it black.
One thing we noticed in a couple of other builds is that the back of like a wall that blocks out a window would just show either raw plywood or insulation board, and it just didn't look super appealing. So we are blacking out the areas where we're gonna have stuff showing up against windows and where we're blocking the windows out.
Because our windows are tinted.
Our windows are tinted, and we think that it's gonna look a lot cleaner. That's what we're going for anyways.
We wanted to make some holes in the wood so that they could fit the window brackets in, because we didn't want the wood to kind of teeter on there. We wanted it to lay flush. So today we're gonna start doing the wall. We did go to the farmer's market this morning to get some delicious Peaches donuts, and if you are local, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But apparently they don't get there till the middle of November, so we missed out on that. We sweat our butts off for no reason, and now it's supposed to rain in a couple hours. So we're gonna try and get as much done as we can, and hopefully the rain pushes off till late afternoon. So first of all, as always, I gotta clean the bus out. So what are we doing today?
Restart. Today we are going to frame the wall between the bed and the shower pan. So it'll be the left wall of the shower. The valve is actually going to go on the right hand wall because our sink is going to be right there, and I want to keep the plumbing as close together as possible, less work. But today we're framing this up and starting furring out all of the ceiling stuff. We will have to do a couple cross beams here to support the wall, and we'll show you as we do it. We put these nailers in so we have something to nail to, and they're just simple eyes where you can just screw them into the side there. And we decided, since we only have a couple walls that need to match to the curve that are going all the way to the ceiling, that we were gonna make a nice top plate that can fit right in there and get screwed in.
So that we can screw our walls to that.
Correct, our studs will come up and hit this.
And why is it easier to do that?
Except they'll be nice and angled.
What makes it easier to do it this way?
But nothing I do is easy. It's just the right way.
And there you have it, folks. It's almost 4 o'clock and we're calling it a day because it looks like it's gonna rain. And we got a wall up. Woo! Woo! that's where we're gonna love you and leave you this week, folks. We have a family barbecue tomorrow for a birthday, so we're gonna kind of sign off and just enjoy that. But next week is furring strips, so don't forget to subscribe, like this video, tell us what you thought in the comments. If you want notifications for when our videos post, go ahead and hit that bell. But for now,